Amy and Matt here. So, right here I have toilet paper in my hand. Well, if someone were to ask to sum up the Survivor Series, need I say more? So, I already did a review of the Survivor Series. So, let's move on. The fact of the matter is that Bill Goldberg has now put himself in the title picture at the Royal Rumble. Now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is Goldberg entering the Royal Rumble or Goldberg facing the champion at the Royal Rumble. Whoever the champion is, if it's still Kevin Owens or whoever. And I don't really have that big of an issue with it, except it's 2016, gonna be 2017, and you're going ass backwards. You have one of the top guys in your business, Kevin Owens, like it or not, and you have AJ Styles. Now, no matter what happens, it could change, obviously, but for right now, you have Kevin Owens and AJ Styles as your top guys. It comes into the picture, defeats Brock Lesnar in less than a minute, or whatever you want to call it. He defeats Brock Lesnar. So, that's not old news. He did it at WrestleMania 20. This match is short, to the point. Okay, fine. The fact of the matter is Goldberg is almost 50. Goldberg, in my opinion, doesn't really deserve a shot. And I say that knowing that Sting comes in for the first time ever to the WWE. He hesitated for a long time because he didn't want them to tarnish his character like they did with Big Van Vader and Scott Steiner and all those other people that came into the WWF. But the point is here's the thing, is that you could have had Sting become the world champion at some point, but he got injured. That's the way it is. Him being much older. And yes, I know I've said it before. I know age shouldn't matter, but the fact is Goldberg is probably in the best shape of his life, okay? But to put the title on him make as much sense as putting the title back on The Rock. Mind you, The Rock is a legend in the WWE. He comes from a big family of wrestlers. He is what it is. But he came back and beat CM Punk to become the WWE champion. And in my opinion, I know I'm in the minority, the fact of the matter is CM Punk should not have lost the title. But it happened the way it did. And he went on to face, actually he quit right after that, so and that's also very unfortunate, because that was a legend who just butt in with a wrestler who was still fresh in the WWE, still young, still, could have went to WrestleMania and defended the title again. And you know what? CM Punk, in all honesty, was the longest running champion. But they had to had to have this match regardless. It was bullshit. So there's that. There's the fact that Goldberg, if they're gonna use Goldberg, let's use, they need to use him wisely, because it seems like a lot of legends that come back are kind of used as an embarrassment, maybe. For example, I just brought out Sting. The New Age Outlaws, yeah, they came back. They had their title run for a bit. The Dudley Boys, who came back, should have had a tag team championship run. More or less, they fucked off and it never happened. And you look at the past, people come back. It was over 10 years ago. You had Tatanka, you had guys, Roddy Piper, you had guys who never held the WWE Championship, and maybe they didn't deserve it. I don't know. You could have had Tatanka as the Intercontinental Champion. You could have had Roddy Piper wrestle for the WWE Championship. It's one of those things where, okay, why are you bringing back the ones who have had their shot? I think, okay, you wanted, like last year, you want to bring out The Rock, you want him to headline WrestleMania 32. Okay, fine. So, you had him. How did that work? I can't remember who Triple H faced last year. Anyways, it could have been, you had it right there as a teaser. Triple H versus The Rock at WrestleMania 32. Something happened along the way and that didn't work out. It is what it is. So, now that Goldberg is back in the WWE because his son hasn't seen him wrestle, well, he just saw his dad kick Brock Lesnar's ass in less than 3 minutes. So, it's just that the Survivor Series in Toronto, in my home country, it was kind of embarrassing, unfortunately. And I know I did a review, but it's embarrassing to see that, but it is what it is. Yeah. If you were to use Goldberg and have him either, I think he's going for the title at Royal Rumble. If you're gonna do that, have the Undertaker win the WWE Royal Rumble to go on to face Goldberg at WrestleMania 33. And here's why. And this has been a fantasy of mine for 12 years at least. You have a guy who was undefeated at WrestleMania until WrestleMania 30. You have a guy who was undefeated at WCW until Kevin Nash beat him. Oh. They need to wrestle, and it's a shame that the Undertaker's streak is over. The SmackDown before Survivor Series, you had the SmackDown before Survivor Series, you had the Undertaker come out and saying that first and foremost, WrestleMania is no longer relevant to the Undertaker. So my thinking is that either he is gonna wrestle his last match, or he just flat out is gonna retire. So in my opinion, I think Goldberg is the perfect opponent for him at WrestleMania 33. Um, I would have thought Sting would have been a good choice, and unfortunately, that will never happen. So, let's have Goldberg versus Undertaker. I don't see the problem with that. You know, we're obviously not going to have Cena and Undertaker. We're obviously not going to have Finn Balor and Undertaker, although some people won't like that. Where we need to have, if this is the Undertaker's last match, his retirement match, we need Goldberg versus Undertaker. And to me, it makes a lot of sense. If Goldberg's planning on winning the Royal Rumble, then it's not going to work. If he's going to win the title at the Royal Rumble, then Undertaker versus Goldberg for the title. Undertaker wins. The next night, he retires and surrenders the championship. Kind of like what Edge did. Maybe I'm wrong on this. I don't know. But if you're going to bring Goldberg back just for the sake of, hey, there's a legend, we better keep him for a while. Just like we did Sting. Just like we did the Dudley Boys. Just like we did fucking Bob Backlund. Then let's put him with another legend. Let's make WrestleMania 33 Goldberg versus The Undertaker. Am I wrong on this or what? Anyways, talk to you later. Bye.